Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Penn State versus Rutgers college football matchup on Saturday, November 18th, 2023. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It is College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, and we do free picks at a lot of different places. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. Those are our premium picks that you could find under the premium picks tab at the website. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also now have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. Of course, I like to make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. Text that number on the screen. You can't get it on the website. You've got to text the number to get it. But let's get to this one. Penn State taking on Rutgers. And for Penn State, 8-2 on the season. For the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, 6-4 as Greg Schiano chopping wood there with the Scarlet Knights. That's what he does. Takes him a few years to build his programs when he gets there. And then it is a 5-year plan. So he's only in year 2 of the 5-year plan, and already Rutgers is going bowling this season, win or lose in this game. Meanwhile, Penn State, that 8-2, while impressive, and most teams in the nation would love to have that type of record. For Penn State, it is a major disappointment because those two losses came to Ohio State and Michigan, both of the step-up games. And all it does is add to the stigma, add to the resume, and the not good part of the resume for head coach James Franklin, who is one of the worst coaches when his team is playing against ranked teams. Now, what do you do if you're Penn State? Do you hold on to a guy that you know can't win the big one? He can't beat Michigan. He can't beat Michigan. He can't beat Ohio State. If you want to win the Big Ten, you got to beat those teams on a consistent basis. And while it is a tall order, teams do it. I mean, it gets done. So you got to figure out exactly what you're going to do there, because you have a coach, with 8 wins, and he might even end up with 10 wins when all is said and done. Could be even 11 this season, that you're going to want to fire. Meanwhile, on the other side, Rutgers, this is a team that the defense certainly built in Schiano's image. He's one of the great defensive minds in the history of the college game. Believe me, he's built national championship winning defenses several times over, 3 different schools. But the thing is, at Rutgers, he doesn't quite have those players that he had at Miami, or the players he had at Ohio State or Alabama. But at the same time, we know that he's won at Rutgers before in his first stint there. The problem with this Rutgers team is the offense. They just struggle to put points on the board. And in a game where the idea of the game is to score more points than your opponent, of course, that is a fundamental issue and something that Rutgers will need to be solved. But the thing is, they're not going to solve it in the final 2 games of the season when they weren't able to solve it in the first 10. The thing is, I don't love the way Penn State plays, and I think that this is going to be a very low-scoring defensive game. But I think that for Rutgers, I think they're really going to have struggle to score points in this game. And I do think Penn State covers this gigantic spread, as that's what Franklin does. He generally covers against the lesser opponents. I'm going to take Penn State, lay the wood, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools, 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.